Go. Okay, so welcome. Hello and welcome to our Garuda Mat. This first section of the class is in standing. We're going to begin with our heels underneath our hips. Spread your toes nice and wide and feel the roots of your feet through the ground. Just briefly taking a reminder or a quick check-in with our energetic lines or the body mapping. As we're standing, just feel the ball of your big toe against the ground and maybe even lift the big toe and place it back down again. Just lifting the big toe and place it back down. Just feel that inside border of your big toe and then follow the line of the foot across the arch and into the back of your heel. At the back of the heel, imagine you're lifting the skin from the heel up the inside of your leggings or your shorts, all the way up into your sit bones. And then at the sit bones, just feel that there's a little bit of connection, a little gathering. We're not gripping, we're just feeling like there's a connection from your heels all the way up to your sit bones, like those long thigh bones are just drawing in towards the middle of your body. This is our divine line. When we reach the top of your lovely long leg bones, we notice the pubic bone. And I want you to feel that you've got a sense of lifting of your pubic bone up, but it just goes back behind your belly button and travels into the back of your body. Goes behind your heart, all the way up the back of your back through the length of your neck, coming up over the top of your head and into the brow. It's like an elasticated hoodie, just coming and sitting over the top of your head. Relax your jaw and let the tongue sit at the bottom of the mouth, with the tongue just behind your front teeth, just touching. Feel the inside of your lower legs up through the pubic bone, behind the navel, up through the length of the neck, over the brow. This is your center line. Or in Garuda, we call it the divine line. And everything we do is either moving away or towards this center line. It's our core, our central axis. We then think of the peripheral line, which is the little toe border of your foot, travels along the outside of your foot to the outside of your heel. I want you to feel like you're just trying to press your legs out wide into the space at the side of you. All the way up the outside of your thighs, coming all the way up. And there's a bone at the side of your pelvis known as your greater trochanter. It's the one that we can easily feel. I want you to feel like those bones are moving wide, like your leggings are being drawn to the outside edges of the room, creating width. From here, we travel up through the waistline, all the way up into the armpits. And at the armpits, we draw down to your little fingers. This is our peripheral line, the outside borders of our body. And we really want to kind of stand into them, from the armpits down to the little fingers. It's like we're gloving, placing our arms into these lovely gloves. We also have our heart line from the center of your chest, down across the chest, along the arms and down to your middle finger. These are your heart line. And our crown line from the top of our head, down the sides of the head, across the shoulders, down the long arm bones into your thumb, your crown line. And you can almost imagine that your hands, we just place in these really big gloves. We glove ourselves in. The crown of the head lifting, like there's no end of space above us. We feel our roots, we feel our length, we feel our width and our depth. So the front of the body, we have our pubic bone, our sternum, the third eye space. At the back of this body, we have our sacrum, the bra line, the base of the skull. And these 2 points we grow into, creating depth into the body. volume inside our bodies. And then acknowledge your breath. Just notice and be an observer of your breath for a moment. Breathing in and breathing out. And as you breathe in, I'm going to ask you to start to rock your weight forwards. Find the top of your feet, so the ball of your foot. Notice your pubic bone, your sternum, and your third eye space, just lengthening through the front of the body. And on the out breath, rocking back to the heels, find your sacrum, your bra line, the base of your skull. So we're just leaning into the back. And when we're flexing, we want to widen into our peripheral line. As we come forwards, we gather through our divine line and open into the front of the body. Widen into the sides and into the back of the body as we flex, and our gaze looks to the navel. We spiral the little finger and we open into the front of the body. Breathing out, widening as we soften to the shell of our back. Spiral the hands, bring it forward and just start to lift your middle finger. So you're lifting from your heart line, breathing in. Then from your crown, we rock forwards, the thumb rotating in, widening your sacrum, widening the middle back, the base of the skull. Spiraling, breathing in, find the front of your body and maybe lift your hands a little higher to open your heart and lift your gaze. Breathing out and softening, widening. Inhale, rock through the feet, ball of the big toe, pubic bone, heart, third eye space. Grow. And then softening, widening. This time the hands are going to come up all the way overhead, eyes up, and your palms come together. Let your gaze look at the hands. You're going to bring them to prayer, lean your ribs back and pull your body down. So leaning into that sacrum, bra line, and then unravel. Find the front of your body. Lift your heart. Think of your in-breath. And then the out. The in-breath creating volume, width, and space in our body. Take the breath low. The out-breath, softening. Two more. In and widen, reach. Exhale and soften, lean back. One more time, beautiful. Inhale into the front of the body. And exhale, lean into the back. Just stand in your legs and just observe how your body feels. Feel the ground beneath you, the space above you. Soften your shoulders, relax your jaw. Lovely. Take one hand at the sacrum, the base of your spine, and the other hand at the base of your skull. And I want you to feel like you're creating more space between your hands. So we're just giving some feedback to really notice the backs of our body. So we're not pulling forwards here. Feel the base of your spine and your pelvis widen into your hands. Feel the base of your skull and the spine just widen into that hand. Let your sternum soften so the bra line widens. And if you have a third hand, that would be placed just where your bra strap is. And I want you to breathe into those spaces for me, widening the back body. And out. Jaw is relaxed. Think of the skin of the pubic bone lifting behind your navel and towards the hand that would be in your bra line. On that out breath. Let's take the elbow to the side, lift and side bend. So I want to find that greater trochanter, the side, the bone at the side of the pelvis. Can you lean into it? And then just turn your ribs and rotate your spine. Come back to the side, the elbow lifts, the ribs and the shoulder come back. Then you use your inner thighs, draw yourself back. Rotate your hands. So now whichever hand you had there, rotate and change. And again, feel the length. Be aware of the space behind you, the width of your sacrum, your bra line, the base of the skull. Feel the roots through your feet, the length through the crown of your head. Take in those breaths and just really take it into your back ribs. And out. Move across, send your pelvis to the left, and you're going to feel like you're on your peripheral line, the outside border of your body. Lift the elbow, and imagine even that somebody is pulling that elbow up, and you're leaning. Try not to push forwards into it. Keep that space and width in the bra line, in the base of the skull, in the sacrum. And then use your inner thighs to pull you back over your feet. Oh, I didn't add your rotation. We're going to go back. Send it across, elbow up. Then add, same side, sorry, turn your body. Just bring in that little bit of spinal rotation. Then you bring your left hip back, your rib, your shoulder and your elbow. Draw yourself up. And take the arms down by your side. I want to come back to the arms so that we can start to notice these lovely spirals of our long arm bones, really something which brings a communication into your trunk. So it's how the body kind of communicates through the joints. So if we start with those hands, and I just want you to spiral your little finger facing the palms to the front. Then we're going to bud the fingers. So for that, we're going to bring the fingers up and we bring the hand into like we're creating a little bud, like the fingers and the thumb together. And we're going to pull the fingers up. So when we do that, we're pushing the wrists away. Yep, so we're here. Then we're going to open like a flower opening. Spread the hands and push your heel of the hand down. Good. And then we bring the fingers up and we bud and we push down into the heel of into the wrists, pulling the fingers up. And then we open the fingers like a flower blooming, pushing the heel of the hand away. And then we come up. And when we bud this time, we're going to stay here. Keep that energy going down through the wrists and spiral in with your fingers, your elbows, your shoulders, and observe what's happening in your upper back. A sense of widening. It doesn't mean we collapse, it's just a width across the back. And then think of your armpits wrapping in, turning, unfurling, and turn them out. Brilliant. Again, spiral in, fingers, elbows, shoulders. And then the armpit wrapping, opening, and turning out. Again, fingers, elbows, shoulders in, and then unraveling. Take them out. Open your fingers and push the heel of the hand away. Good. Take the hands in front of you. And again, from your little pinky, spiral And just observe what happens in your shoulder blades. So here, we're going to scoop, we're going to wide turn the palms up. And then from here, we're going to bud the fingers in and push the heel, the wrists away. And then we open the hands and we press the heel of the hands in. And again, pull them up, budding the hands. Turn in through the arms, into the shoulders. And then turning out, bring it round, open. Turning in, notice the arm bones spiraling. And turning out from your armpits, your upper arm, your lower arm, and the hands. Open the hands, spread your fingers wide, and push the pad of your hand away. Bring it down. Good. How's that feeling? Hopefully it's okay. We're going to have one more place to take this, and this is here. So again, imagine your arms are like on us, like a, like a hog roast, or, like on a spit, just turning around their own axes. So from your little finger, spiral through the arms and take it up into your armpits. And really notice, can you feel what's happening in your shoulder blades when you do that? And then from your armpits, turn, spiral, and forwards. We'll do that one more time. Little pinky spirals through the arms, rotating. And then thumb comes forwards and we spiral forward. And then opening, palms up. Push the heel of your hands away. Or now bring the fingers to a bud, little fingers, and push the wrist away. Spiral in, round into the armpit. Spiral out from the armpit and away. And spiral in, forwards. And spiral out and open. Push the heel of the hand away and then bring your arms down. Just going to do a little bit more breath work, and we're going to inhale and just bring your hands up to like your pubic bone. And when we do that, just a little bend with the knees. Then the hands turn and we exhale. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing into the navel and breathing out to the navel again. Inhale, knees soften, bring the hands to your navel. Turn the hands, exhale, push the ground away and grow through your crown. To your heart, breathing in. Turn, exhale, and stand tall in your legs. Push down as the breath exhales with length. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. So our hands are like our breath. That's where it fills in from the bottom, filling the body up. So we're following the breath, not the gurgle. So exhale. To your throat. And to your third eye space. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. To your crown. Breathing in over the top of the head. And stand, exhale. Press down. It's like you're washing down the side of the body. Again. And stand in your legs. Then just bend the knees. Hands stay quiet now. Just bend the knees. And then stand in your legs. Good. Bend the knees. And stand. And when you stand, can you rise up onto your toes? And then heels down. And bend. And straighten. Lift up onto your toes. Stay here. Bend your knees for 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Stand 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, come down. Can you go lower? 3, and hold. 4, 3, breathe. Good. And stand 4, 3, 2, 1 more time. Can you go lower? Just go where you feel you can. 2, 3, and hold. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. And we put our heels together. Garuda Mat through that centre line. Heels, just a little bit of pressure into the heels might just give you, integrate your glutes a little bit into the work. So we're going to have heels. We're coming down. 2, 3, 4, hold. And stand, press 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down for 4, 3. Can you go a little lower? Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand 4, 3. You're doing great. One more time. And down. 2, 3, and 4. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Push. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Turn your heels out. Place your heels down. And then place one foot in front of the other. Come up onto your toes, lifting. And come down. 2, 3. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. And stand. Excellent. 3, 4. And down. 2. Can you go lower? Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the heels down. Bring your feet back to parallel. And then place the other foot in front. Good. Let's come up onto the toes. And then come down. 2, 3. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Can you go lower? 2, 3, 4. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place your feet down. Have your feet parallel. And we're going to do a little bit of balance work. Just to finish this standing section. So, hands by the side. Keep your eyes forward. Bend your knees and scoop your arms. As you stand, bring your hands overhead and then bring your hands to your heart center. Good. Hands to the side. We do that again. So we bend, scoop, lift and stand. When we stand, just try and maintain that connection through your body. So we don't want to kind of fall into this position. We don't want to just kind of come off balance and keep our pelvis and our ribs and the head stacked. Then we come back to the heart center. And again, this time we're going to lift the right foot off the floor, okay, coming to a balance. So we're going to bend the knees, and as we stand, we're going to lift the right foot up, bring the right toe to the left knee, and just hold. Then bring the hands down and come center. Bend the knees, scoop, left leg comes up, you hold your balance. Bring the hands to your heart center and step down. And again, bend, lift, pause. Bring your hands to your heart center and just lunge your back leg back. Just coming on to that back toe, lovely. Stay facing forwards in that lunge, and then you're going to stand back over the leg, lift the arms, and then both feet down, back to center. Repeat. Bend the knees, lift, and find your balance. Hands come down as you lunge that left leg back, and really make sure you're really aware of the roots for your standing leg, that right leg. Then you come back up into the right leg and soften and stand. Repeat. Bend the knees, right foot comes up, standing on your left leg. Bring the hands down, step the right leg back, lunge. Stand in the left leg, reaching up. Come back down, over both legs, center. Lovely. Bend, left leg comes up, find your right leg. As the hands come down, lunge your left leg back. As you come in, lift it up. Come back to the center. We do that one last time. Don't worry if you're a little bit wiggly. That's the learning, okay? So just don't get, don't be too hard on yourself. Just practice, and you'll soon find that things will start to improve. Let's bring the right foot up, knee and hands down. Bend the standing leg to take that leg back. Then we lift, come up, and then down over both legs and stand. Last time. Bending, reaching, and stand. Hands to heart center. Bend that right leg, send the left leg back. Really stand on that right foot. Then come up and soften down, center, and arrive over both feet. Well done. So the next section, we're going to come into a seated position. So we can begin with our feet flat on the floor and the arms draped over your legs. So this is our seated section of the class, and we're going to begin by just having the armpits towards the knees, the gaze dropping down, and we're just going to pay attention to those areas at the back of our bodies again, across the sacrum, the brow line, the base of the skull. I want you to relax your jaw and breathe into the back of your body, soft shoulders, wide across those areas. So really kind of feel like you're moving more into the space at the side of you here. Just a moment to acknowledge the breath, observing. On the in-breath, we expand. On the out-breath, you can feel maybe just awareness of that deep core connection from tail to pubic bone behind the navel. On the in-breath, just let it soften into the lower abdominals. And then just cross your hands. So you've got one hand on either elbow. And on the next in-breath, just see if you can draw your body forward, a little bit of pressure down onto the knees. You almost feel like you're rocking forwards through your sit bones, so your heart comes forward. And then on the exhale, there's a sense of rocking back off the sit bones and rounding the spine. Breathing in, drawing forward. Think of the heart coming between the arms. Exhale and soften back. Breathing into the front of the body and softening into the back of the body. Again, breathing in to come forwards, lengthening, and breathing out to soften back. Place your hands on your knees and come forwards, gently pulling on the knees, but at the same time, I've got my hands kind of wrapped around, so my fingers are just on the inside of my knees. So as well as coming forwards, I've got this feeling that I'm also kind of drawing inwards. And then as I go back and I rock back, I feel like I can push on the outside, so I'm getting this widening, yeah? So my thigh bones pushing out, just gently, not too much, but just a sense of that widening. And then as I come forwards, just a little narrowing and widening, allowing the pelvis to roll back and breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Then at the top of the in-breath, just pause your breath. And I want you to open your heart as you inhale. Then we come back and then we rock away. Stillness in the breath, come forwards. Lift your heart, inhale. Extend. And I'm really kind of just pulling on my knees to help me find that shape in my spine. Pelvis forward, ribs forward. Then come forward and soften back. Curl forward, coming in front of your sit bones to then arch and lean back. Coming forwards and off the back of the sit bones, I roll. I roll forwards, come up and arching. And then come forwards and rock back. See if you can do almost like a wave. So from here, I start from my pelvis, then my ribs, then my head. Then my pelvis, my ribs, and my head. My pelvis, ribs and head, and pelvis, ribs and head. One more time. Move your pelvis, the ribs and the head. Send your feet forward. So pull your toes up and then point the toes away. Pull them up and bend the knees and point them away. Pull them up and point and pull and point. When you pull them up, you're flexing your feet, you're bending the knees, you're going to open them out and circle round. Pull them up, open and circle round. Pull them up, open and circle again. We want these long bones of our legs to communicate up in the pelvis at the hip joint. So notice what you feel in your hips. Is one hip more, move more easily than the other? Can we change direction? Turn out, pull and point. Pull out, pull and point. Turn out, pull and point. Turn out, pull and point. Then crumple in and push away. Crumple the big toes, spread them and push away. So we've got like a wave-like movement going through the feet. In and away. In and change direction. So I flex, pull the toes up, bring them in. Then I crumple, push, lift. Crumple, push, lift. Crumple, push, lift. Crumple, push, and lift. Just let the legs relax and just swing the feet side to side. Again, it's kind of like very loose and shaking up into the hip joints. And then they go the opposite direction to each other, in, out, in, out. Brilliant. And then pause. I'd like you to now place your right hand on the outside of your left knee, your left hand behind you. Notice that sit bone, come around the sit bone, and can you just spiral? It's like you're going to look over your shoulder, but you want to be listening for something out of your right ear. So you're kind of going, oh, inquisitive through that right side, lengthening. And then as I come down, I want you to move over the front of that sit bone and around to do the same. We're listening. Sorry, through the right ear, the left ear last time, opening. And then we come round and we go again. We breathe in. And I'm gently pushing onto my left leg to just kind of bring that shoulder blade round, let the ribs come round. And then come back over the sit bones and round. We're just, again, this hand is kind of spiraling really round. This hand is coming round. So it's just that communication through my arms and into my body. And then come center. Let's bend the knees. And place your right hand on your left knee, your left hand on your right. And just lean your body back and curl. So again, we get this width across the back ribs. And as I come forwards, I'm going to open my left knee and turn. My right knee stays up. So I'm just standing on my right foot, rotating to the left. My right buttock will come up, helping it as well. And then I come back and I soften again, sacrum and groin. Moving round, I open. Really standing on this leg. Imagine this thigh is being pulled away and I'm on my right sit bone. Just again, my right hand, just guiding my ribs around. Then I come back into the center, cross the hands, rock onto the back of my sit bones, rounding into the back. I come forwards, open and spiral round. Brilliant. Then come back, so almost come back from your right hip here. So my right hip draws me back Then my ribs follow and I soften back. Coming round and rotate. Dropping back into my left side and soften. Good. Take the legs out in front of you, sit tall. But then bend your left knee, hold it with both your hands. And you want to kind of resist the movement, be reluctant to move. So as you go back, your knee is pushing you away, but you're trying to move away from the knee. And this gives us a real kind of almost anchor to just let your ribs just suspend into the space behind you. Relax your jaw, relax the shoulders down. So you don't want to be up here. Just let the heart soften back and the scapula widen. The foot slides across the ground. As you come up, you're going to reach forwards over your legs, just where you're comfortable. There's no expectation, no intention, just rounding forward. And then sit up and bring the other leg with you. Keep your foot down initially and straighten your arms so that your pelvis rolls back, your ribs go back, and you breathe. You're then going to send the leg away. Keep reaching the leg away. Then reach both your arms over your leg. And then sit up. Do the same with the left leg. Roll back. This time, see if we can find this, again, that reluctance to move the foot. So you've got this kind of push and pull. Can you come down a little bit further and maybe find your bra strap? Then you come up. The foot needs to come down. Then you roll forwards and you stretch over your legs. Roll up and pick up the other leg. Roll off the back of your sit bones. Suspend the ribs back. Roll into that right side. Can you find the bra strap? Then the foot goes down and you reach forwards over the legs. Pick up the left leg and we sit tall initially, so we come through. Then we rotate, and I'm almost pushing with that foot to send me back. Roll, and this time we're going to go all the way down onto the floor. Bringing the head down and relaxing the neck and shoulders. Then we start to lift the head, the foot comes down onto the floor. You roll your body forward and you stretch over your legs. Bring your right knee in, whichever leg, the other leg. If you're not working with right leg with me, that's fine. And then soften, lean, roll into the back and soften down. Then look where you're going, the arms straighten, and that's what's going to give you that nice push and pull to come up. And then reach over your legs. Okay, guys, we're going to do both legs. And we're going to just play with this. So that hands come up as you roll. Take hold of your knees and roll onto your back. Bring the knees in. Open your knees out. And as the knees come together, lift your head. Bring the feet together, the knees together, and roll yourself forward. You're going to roll all the way to your feet. Now, if you can, and it's absolutely fine to bend the knees, I would like your wrists to go over the top of your feet. And you're going to push your heels away. Again, if the knees are slightly bent, I'm okay with that. You're wherever you're comfortable. And you're going to pull the toes up. You're then going to point your toes. And you're going to let them stretch you through the upper body. And then you pull and you let the heels move away. And then you point, and they pull you forward. And you pull, and you point, and then you let the hands come over your legs. You roll back, bending the knees, bring the knees in, open the knees, and really observe how your hips feel. Then as you come forward, look through the body, roll yourself up, go all the way down to your legs. And as I said, we want the wrists over the top of your toes, and you're going to push your heels away and pull the toes towards you. And then point your toes and let them bring stretch into the arms under the armpits. And then pull the toes up. And then point away. Then let the hands come down, and we're going to lay down onto our backs. Great job. Good. So this next section is our abdominal section. So this is more sort of progressive. So please work with the level that you feel comfortable with. We're going to start with the legs extended and the arms by your side. And we're going to send the arms back into the space behind you. Just notice again how I spiral the arms. Rather than keeping the arm bones like a pole, we're going to respect those beautiful sort of spirals of the bones as we send them back. And then as the arms come back down, the arms spiral. So I move from my armpits. And as I lift my arms, I'm going to draw my right foot in towards me, and I'm going to reach. My armpits move down towards my hips, and I'm pulling the leg in. Your left leg, you can have as if you're trying to push the wall in front of you away. So push out through the heel of the standing leg. Then you bring the foot down, the arms go back, and you reach away. Turn the palms, lift your arms, your head, your shoulders, pull the knee in, armpits drop, moving down, palms pushing away or hands pushing away, sole of the right foot pointing up and pushing out through that heel. So we're then pulling and pushing through the body. Then the foot goes down and we reach back. Let's repeat that again. Arms spiral, and we exhale, pull and push. Pull with the right, push with the left, armpits. Foot comes down, and you reach the arms back. Breathing out. Breathing in. One more each side. Breathing out. And breathing in. Last one, breathing out. And breathing in. We're going to go with both legs. Bring the feet in, arms come up, head comes up, and we exhale. Then we place the feet down, lean into the back ribs, lengthen the neck, reach away. Armpits come up, feet come in, and we curl here. And I want you to pause here. Take your hands, support the head, and then lay your head and shoulders down. On the out breath, you're going to place your right foot down. You're going to curl, you're going to stand on your right leg and curl your body forward. So really with that right leg to be pushing away and curl up. Then bend and bring it in. Left foot down as you curl, push the heel away, pull the knee in and flex. Then bring the head down, knee in. Breathing out. Hold. Your right foot is going to go across your midline. So we're going to work into that inner thigh. 2 and 3. Hold it there. Send your left leg up and abduct so it goes across the midline. 2, 3. Now pause. You're going to swap legs for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Bend the knees, bring them in, and your head goes down. Inhale, exhale. This time the left leg goes out and you curl your body forward. The left leg is going to move in towards your midline. 2 and 3. Then the right leg reaches up and it moves in for 3, for 2 and 1. Then you do scissors for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2 and 1. Bend the knees and the head and shoulders come down. Good job. So here we're going to go into obliques. So we inhale. And as we exhale, my right leg is going to go out. My left knee comes in and I rotate. Then we just bring the head down. Sorry, we'll start with the knees up, I think. This is progression. So from here, you can do it with your feet down, but we have covered that in other videos. So I just wanted to give you a little bit more options here. So as my left leg goes down, I'm going to rotate onto my right shoulder and bring my left shoulder across. Then I come in and down. I really stand out of my right leg as I roll onto my left shoulder. And then I come back and down. I stand on my left leg, roll onto my right shoulder, and then come back and down. 2 more, curling across. Stand on the leg, really push it away, roll onto your left shoulder blade, and then come in and down. Last one, put down, send the leg away, and spiral. Then come back, center. Then our final progression for the obliques today. You're going to send the leg out and you're going to turn, rotate. You're then going to send your left leg out, roll onto your left shoulder. So my toes are down, my feet are apart, and I lift. Yeah, so I've got this sense of lifting in my left side of my body. I then send my left elbow away, dropping my ribs. Bring my left knee in, turn onto my back, and bring my right knee in. I rotate, roll as I send my right leg away onto my right shoulder, and I lift. I then slide my right elbow away, so my right ribs come down, roll onto my back, bringing my right knee in, and then onto my back, both knees. It's hard when we go slower. So now I've done that slowly, we can just go leg out, other leg out, onto the side, and lift. Slide the bottom elbow away, bring the opposite knee and elbow across, and center. Go out and across and open. Lean into the bottom ribs, roll onto your back and center. One more each side. Rotate and out and open, slide and in and center and across, rotate and lift. Slide, bring it in and center. Place your feet down, hands by your side, until your pelvis back. Oops. Tail, lower, middle, and upper. Then extend the arms back again, little pinky spirals, and we take the arms back. I'm going to roll the spine down, lifting the arms to come to seated. I lift my head. I send my legs away, and I roll over both of my legs. We're then going to bring the left knee in and come onto the elbow. Come into our side bend. Again, I'm rotating, lifting and opening up the gills here. Then just bring your body round and rotate. Come back to the side. Now, as I come up, I want to almost circle this arm up to the ceiling. Start to lift this up, come off this hand and lengthen my leg. Then from here, I can reach over my legs and soften. The right knee comes in. I move on to my right elbow. Then the left arm comes up and I go into my side bend. To then spiral, turn my ribs. And as I come out of the spiral, I open my heart up and I lift and come forwards. We'll do that again, guys. We'll repeat. Left knee in and onto the elbow. Find the side bend. Then rotate, turn. And then as you come back, open. And it's almost like you're going to circle the arm, but you keep opening the chest to come forwards and round. Right knee comes in on the elbow and side bend. Spiral round. See how my palm turns up to bring my scapula round. Then I come back to the side. Keep opening my heart, lifting and coming forwards over the legs. Keeping the legs straight, you roll yourself down, finding the mat. Head down. Bend the knees. Take a breath in. And exhale, tail, lower, middle, upper. Into a second round with a bit of progression. Spiral the arms and reach them back. Roll your spine down. Lift your arms, head and shoulders. Curl your body. Reach over your legs. This time, the knee comes in and I'm going to come onto my hand. Same thing, lift. Find your side bend. Really open into the side body. Then spiral round. And then again, as you come up, you lift. You bring your right hip down. Bring your left leg round. And then reach over to the right, coming up and on the right hand. This hand spirals to support me here. Lift and open. Then I rotate my ribs. So I really want to be moving over the shoulder. Then come back to the side. I lift and slide into the hip. Come around and then forwards over the legs and pause. Just bring your knees up and take hold of the back of your legs. I've got my hands linked and we're going to just let the heart come back. So I come off my sit bones and round the spine. From here, I'm going to bring my thighs towards me so that I just lift and find a balance point. Keeping your back ribs nice and open. Then I'm going to come forwards. I'm going to put my toes down. Then I'm going to just gently pull on my feet to bring me back onto my sit bones. Yeah, so remember this is an intention. If you're not quite getting there, that's okay. Come off your sit bones, soften, bring your feet up, then send them up to the ceiling, lengthening. Bend the knees, place your toes down, bring your body forward, gently pull on your toes to find your sit bones. Then rock off the sit bones, soften your ribs back, draw your feet in and straighten those legs away. Bend the knees, rock forward and then pull yourself up. Rock back, soften, bring it in and lengthen and then bend. Now without putting the toes down, can you find that same length? Find those sit bones. Then rock back. And once you've rocked back, can you roll onto your back? Try it again. So you keep that wonderful curve and roll. Then you can place your feet down. You're going to pop your hands behind you. And you're going to send your knees forwards and then up. And again, the shoulders we need to sort of open through the front, lift your pubic bone up. And then from here, we bring the chin down and you roll. You're going to straighten your legs. See if you can take your hips under or behind your hands. Keep lifting into your armpits. Then roll forwards. Send the knees forwards and the hips up. And then from here, you're going to arch. We're going to send the pelvis forward. Keep your sternum lifted. And just let your pelvis drop down. Then send your feet away and reach over your legs. Roll your body down and just pause. Invite your breath in. Relaxing your jaws. Lengthen the back of your neck. Soften your sternum. And if you feel more comfortable with the legs out straight, that's fine too. I actually quite like to feel the hands on my heart and on my abdomen, so that when I breathe, I can feel the breath really coming down into the body, as well as the expansion of the ribs, encouraging the diaphragmatic breath, the tongue at the bottom of the mouth, the tip of the tongue behind the lower teeth. Just breathe.